welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast, another World Cup watch along. We are live for France versus Sweden. From an Arsenal point of view, Saliba versus Victor Gyökeres. Looking forward to that. Hopefully this is going to be a good game and not a Graham Potter disaster class. If you know, you know, from the Netherlands versus Sweden earlier on in the competition a couple of weeks back. Teams that literally just finished the national anthem, just doing the shaking of hands in any moment now. Score prediction wise, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to give that to the teams get ready to kick off. I'll have a more to ponder it in the meantime. But yeah, your usual suspects, your Bergvals, Isaks, Gyökeres, as I mentioned already, are starting for Sweden. The usual suspects of Mbappe in the gang for the French national team. And basically, whoever goes through from this game will play the conquerors of Germany in the last 16, which is Paraguay. So there's that golden carrot there of win this, you've got a very high chance of being in the quarter-final, guys. Just seen Arsene Wenger in the stands. Always good to see. Oh dear, but I'm going to go, right, my prediction, sorry for the yawn there, but my score prediction, I'm going to go... No, I think this goes to penalties. I think this goes to distance. Which means penalties, obviously, that means Sweden nick this on penalties. Sweden scumbag this all the way to penalties and win it on penalties. I'll go with that. Be outside the box, be different. In the actual playing time of 90 minutes and then the extra time, I'd say 2-2. But Sweden scumbag on penalties. Give us your thoughts give us your thoughts on not just on the teams, but obviously your score predictions. Do you think it's going to go distance or at 90 minutes or go another extra time situation? We've done so far for most of these knockout games. Bonjour. Or, one second. Sweden's lost. Oh, okay. As I've gone live, Serena Williams, again, is non-football wise, but Serena Williams has been knocked out of Wimbledon in the first round, going 3 sets, but by Teeny Bob, effectively. I'm actually surprised, but at the same time, it's more because of the name Serena Williams. But this is a woman in a player that's come out of retirement to do this after 4 or 5 years. So I'm not really that surprised when you think about it. But yeah, just focus on the doubles for now. What we got? 14 of you beautiful people watching on my channel. Welcome. Do get involved in the chat. Interact. I'll interact back best as long as you're polite and cool. I'll interact back and we have a laugh along the way. Team is on my screen now. Lucas Denyas, Saliba, Upamecano, Kunde as well. How's Rabiot still playing? Bloody hell. Tuamangi, Freddie Ricoda, Marco Elise, Dembele, and then Kylian Mbappe up top. But seriously, how on earth is Rabiot still playing it? Period. Let alone for his national team as a starter. Victor Lindelof, the captain, Igay, Elliot Stroud, Lucas Bergvall, Daniel Svensson, Alexander Isak, Victor Gyökeres, and Anthony Elanga make up the Sweden attack. With Victor leading the line according to the graphics teams there. Didier Deschamps. And then there you go. Chelsea reject, Graham Potter in the Sweden dugout. trying to fix the career that he single-handedly destroyed going to your lot. He's just sending over the ball. Let's go to the scoreboard. Oh yeah, let's do this, let's do that. Let's put them like that. Come back onto there. And obviously this game has been taken. This is one of the last few games before the final getting taking place in New Jersey, New York. Can we get this game started, guys? Come on. We don't want a bird's eye view of the place. And we are underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Oh, dear, right. Oh. Hey, you start this every day. To be fair, I'm not wrong. Well, Dinya's already dimping after 27 seconds? That ain't good. For France, anyway. France are so lucky to have to have a squad that they've got where they can have someone like Rabiot still starting for their team and it doesn't affect them the way it should do. Hi, Tom, how you doing? It's going to be, again, the first 15, 20 minutes is going to be interesting because if anyone gets first blood in it, how does the other team react? We've seen already in this World Cup, Sweden conceded early against Netherlands and they just capitulated for the majority of the game then from there on in. Steve fouling his domestic teammate in Victor Yokeres. Oh, Burger, bloody hell. First person this World Cup to sort of bully, not fully bully, but handle Elise and win the ball basically without fouling the bastard. Go on, go on, Victor, go on, Victor. Get to leave, go on, Vic, go on, Vic, go on, Vic. Isaac has a shot, straight to goalkeeper. Of course, Isaac does that. God forbid a striker of Isaac's quality actually shoots the ball either side of the goalkeeper and actually tries to test him. Ooh, what we got? Who will win? Well, I have gone for 2-2 over the course of 90 minutes in extra time, and Sweden to scumbag it on penalties. Just because I want the drama. Who's your thoughts on who you think is going to win as well, and who you're backing for this World Cup as well? If your team's not in it, all the big teams losing because FIFA wants a USA versus Argentina final. I don't think we do any final I've ever watched then. Oh dear. I don't know who I support. As a neutral, that's ever the case. I'd be like, I hate Argentina for the obvious reasons. In terms of the English Argentina rivalry, I can't stand Argentina. The USA side of things, they're allies, but there's issues there. Who do I back? Who do I back? What do I do? Gav's going for a convincing France win. Bloody hell, that's the first in his knockout game so far. And can someone translate that last comment, by the way, by that person? If you could translate, that'd be fantastic, because I've not got a clue what that is, as meant to say. Yeah, the real World Cup final. Winner takes all, Mr. Tom versus Gay. You take home the real World Cup. This sort of take home a carbon copy. What, literally? Go on, Alanga. Go on, Alanga. Go on, Alanga, son. Use your pace for once. In a positive sense, obviously. Or just get the ball and drive back into midfield and halfway down the fucking field again. And then give it away. I'm here for the chaos. When anyone says anything, I'm here for the chaos. Pure and simple. Do, 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 do. What's this? It's an anger. I can get away with it. After watching an anger play for Newcastle this year and barely use that pace in a positive sense for once, yeah, I can say for once this year, the last 10 to 11 months, use your pace for a positive, for fuck's sake. I'd say I'm here for the chaos. I want Sweden win, either which way. So Rabiot runs through Gyökeres and Gyökeres gets a free kick, but no yellow card for Rabiot. And there's that Gav. Is that in your chat, by the way? Maybe the person asking twice who will win and then randomly in their own, assuming their language, writing a paragraph which I cannot translate, basically. Okay, no. Oh dear. Come on, Sweden, hold your shape. Don't be stupid now. So it's definitely in one of my chats, okay. Because I've got the landscape and I've got the portrait up as my channel. So he's one of them. But either way, again, I've asked for a translation, even from the person himself, and he just got the radio silence. So it's like, what you're saying, and what you're asking for. Oh dear. Do, 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 do. Come on, Sweden. Come on, Sweden. Oh, I didn't. How you doing? I've seen you for a good few streams now, actually. How you doing? Hope you're doing well and keeping safe and all that. Oh, who do we rather play? Rather play, assuming we get through against obviously uh, Congo, the Dominican Republic of Congo, or Congo, if I can call them. Um, obviously Mexico or Ecuador. Oh, normally I'd say in normal circumstances I'd be saying Mexico. But the fact that they're co-hosts, and if we do get through and they get through, it's on their home turf. We're outnumbered, and we've seen in this World Cup already with Mexico when they're playing on their own turf. They they live off that fuel basically. Okay, can't think of my name. Says hi, Gav checking from Frank's stream. Well, Gav, obviously Gav says hi to you, but obviously from mine here. Hi, welcome to the channel. Oh, how's your day been? How's your week been? Basically, as well with the weather as well. Assuming you're living in the UK and get this heat wave. Oh dear. Did you laugh at our team losing yesterday on picture? Oh yeah, because you're obviously team Germany from Germany, aren't you? Yeah. To be fair, me and Catherine look over on him. Me and Catherine, in the game itself wasn't, but once the penalty shootout happened and it was obviously final that you'd gone out, we had a little giggle for obvious reasons. Well, more so my point of view for obvious reasons, being that I'm English and all that, and that whole rivalry. Got to admit it was funny. Well, even though the game was a bit, seeing you try and shit house your way to a penalty shootout, and then historically lose your first ever penalty shootout since they've been introduced was kind of funny. Considering I'm used to years of being on the other side of that, like, on the other side of that butt of a joke when it comes to England penalty shootouts. So it's nice being on the other side of the butt of a joke, basically like that. Mbappe for France passes out to Elise. Not Elise. Who's that? No idea. Can't tell from me. Dembele. Should pop in and say, "What a lovely night." Oh dear. I'm sure you did, Gav. I'm sure you did. Why am I not surprised? The thing is, Gav, you've got to be careful because obviously before you know it, next season starts, and then you've got to face it coming the other way when it comes to Chelsea potentially. Okay, that's the one time he doesn't call foul Newcastle. Okay, cool, that makes sense. Literally pulled to the floor, but okay. Easy. If you weren't so casual there, you could have been back on time and got that and then caused a bit of chaos there. But no, no, no. You just stroll back after 12 minutes or 13 minutes of football. You just stroll back like you're fucking knackered. Come on. But whilst you did, Dylan, might as well ask you on that side of it, in terms of the Germany side of things, your thoughts with obviously now you're out. Do you are you wanting to stick with now Gosman, or do you want him to be replaced now? And if you do, who do you want to replace him with? And which players do you think need to be sort of phased out now ahead of the Euros? Or qualification for the Euros, for your point of view, anyway. Because the thing is, you've got some decent players. It's not like 2014 Germany, which it was your squad was stacked under Joachim Low, and I mean stacked to the point where I put a £10 bet, tenner on Germany to win the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. But you still got a decent team there. But it's just for whatever reason, it ain't clicking on the international side of things. Got two, you got some again. Certain players are so talented, it's unbelievable. But they're sort of coasting in games even against the lesser teams, they sort of coast it and not really putting the performances in and not giving anything the stuff they need to be given. Like Musiala, he's not again. I know he's had the injury recently as well, so I understand that. But in the big games, players like him need to turn up a lot more often. Yeah, first shot on target from Nugadinha, but it's a nice, comfortable save for the Swedish number one. Oh, yeah. Isak, mate, can you just stay on top for 5 minutes? That'd be fantastic. So when your teammates go to fucking dob a ball to you or pass a ball to you, you can receive it and just casually walk back like you don't want to be there. Fucking hell. You better pay straight to goalkeeper. Hard and low, but straight to goalkeeper. So wasn't unless he did a good Genie from an 0304 season at Highbury, that obviously wasn't going to be going anywhere in the internet in terms of internet. Sorry. Get some nice water. What flavour is this? Apple blackcurrant. Not really closing down though. This Swedish side when it comes to bloody France. Again, they're not attacking with any pace and intent just yet. But I'm trying to think. On the right hand side of their defence, they're very lacklustre in trying to block out any threat from the French team. That's a foul, surely, ref. You can't just Sleeper. Sleeper, I love you, but you can't put your hands all over fucking your club teammate there, throw him to the floor like he's a piece of trash basically, and then go, "I ain't done nothing." Hey, why am I so lucky all the time? So unlucky, sorry. I'll let Gav answer that in a second if he's still there. I don't mean it that bad. I don't. Sorry, just reacting to the fans doing a Mexican wave. 18 minutes, no, 90 minutes into the game now. Don't think it was that bad of a game so far, but sure, why not? Ball into the box. Poor first touch there for number two. What are you doing over there? It was like I said before, guys. In terms of going to talk about Germany there, Joachim Joachim Low got that Germany side to a point where they were, as a squad, not just an 11, as a squad, over, um, basically unbearable. But no one could really go near them. Basically, no one could touch them, so to speak. Like I said, I backed Germany for that 2014 World Cup in Brazil. I think it's in the aftermath, 4 years on from winning that, going into that, defending it in Russia, is where the downfall started. When going into that, obviously you started seeing the oldest players 4 years on getting ready, knowing this could be their last World Cup. Oh, this will be 1-0. Mbappe, it might be offside, but Mbappe's through 1-0. I need to see a replay. The flag's eventually gone up. If he's daylight offside, I'm going to be pissed with this official for not putting that flag up earlier. Oh, I think he's on. He's on. I think he's on. This will be 1-0 France, I think. This could be an onslaught now. I genuinely do think he's on there. From the angle they've shown us, again, the angle that shows not head on. No, there isn't. They've not even checked it. Okay. It was a very, very quick check, but the angle they showed us, I will say the angle they showed us wasn't head on, but the angle they showed us from where it did look like the nearest defender to him, as he was running through, was playing him on. Fair enough. Okay. But going back to Germany in 2018, certain players, the Mesut Ozils and all that, knew that this is going to potentially be their last World Cup, and obviously they're defending champions. They want to do well, but they're preparing themselves for life after football and all that. And for whatever reason, in the Germany setup, politics started getting involved in the Germany's national side in terms of being upset that a Mesut Ozil, who's half Turkish, before flying out, before that season ended, before? Just days after the season ended, before flying out to training camp with the national team, was invited by the Turkish, at the time, president or prime minister, what they called it, for a visit, just to meet and greet, whatever, one-on-one. People on the German side apparently took offence to that, caused a bit of chaos and anarchy, and other players did their own things as well, which caused anarchy. It caused more division. Oh, okay. That wasn't a defender I was looking at, but okay, cool. But so there's going into that World Cup. Then there's anarchy there. There's a needle there. We didn't see it play out on the pitch. They got knocked out embarrassingly as the defending champions in the group stages, and then in the Euros 2 years on, it continued, and then the World Cup 3.5 years ago, under a new manager, sort of a rebuild from the disaster 4 years prior, 4.5 years prior, sorry. And the squad wasn't ready, basically, and we saw what happened there. But this time round, there's no excuse for them. There's no excuse for what happened, basically. And this is what we saw yesterday. For me, not just yesterday, but also in the third game in the group stages. I know, again, you'd already qualified and won the group, but in that third game and then yesterday, we saw why it didn't work for Nagelsmann at Bayern Munich tactically. Why it didn't work there. Why he was so loathed, and why him getting the Germany job in the aftermath of the failing of Bayern Munich it still confuses me to this day. My Hibs team got shafted 3 games in a row by officials. My City team gets Real Madrid every in Champions League campaign, and they know I hate With Germany, we get the worst luck in the World Cup. It's only been recently, again, since the politics of 2018, and it's continued, and the bad luck's continued since. It looks like, to be honest, under Neil Gosman, it did look like he turned a corner in the Euros, getting as far as he did. But yet again, we fast forward 2 years, and here we are again, asking the same questions. Maybe 50 minutes. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You know where the link is and all that when you're ready and all that. Well, we're having our drinks break anyway in the UK. While the pitch gets sprayed as well. Never should have beaten Argentina. What? I mean, you're the best team again prior to that final. As I say, 6 months prior to that World Cup, I put a tenner on. It was at 4-1 odds. It was 4-1 favourites. That's the highest we could put in the UK. Odds would be given. So I put a tenner on. Got no. Obviously, you won it, so I got 40 quid back. But yeah, because as I say, that 2014, you had the squad. You didn't just have an amazing 11 and that was it. It just squad. The depth you had, no one could come near it. And back, if you look at us, looking back at that Argentina team, yeah, they got again a younger Messi, but you had a lot of players aging and for Argentina where that was their last World Cup as well. The Mascherano's of this world, for example. You know what defines that sort of, as you say, should have beaten Argentina, sort of defines the curse of German football since. Look what happened to the goal scorer that final, Mario Götze. Look at how his career just capitulated completely from that point onwards. Out of Mexico, Spain, Sweden, South Korea, Japan, Costa Rica, Ivory Coast, Curacao, Paraguay, and Ecuador, we've only won 4 games out of the last 9. Out of those 9, sorry. And this is what, again, this is why I go back to he's by now, Julian Nagelsmann's Bayern Munich time, brief time as it was, and why it didn't work, and why it was so confusing to see in the aftermath of him being sacked and thrown to the walls, so to speak, in the aftermath of that disaster there, that he somehow got the German national team job. Like it's like Roberto Martinez. Who the hell is it? Whoever his agent is, needs a pay rise. With, but it looked like I was getting again back in 2 years ago the men's Euros. It looked like I was going to be proved wrong because it's got some time under his belt and they actually got you playing. I know again you're hosting the Euros last, but got you playing some good football and all that, and you actually looked like a proper threat, and you could have won that on another day. And even then, that's sort of put you in good stead for this World Cup and all that. But again, the flaws that we saw with him at Bayern Munich, tactically and all that, we've seen it time and time again. Then becoming more regular, unless it's a fucking tiny little island, basically, that we saw match day 1 of this for Germany's World Cup. And even then, if you think about it, yeah, they won 7-1, but 1-0 up, they do concede an amazing goal to the tiniest island ever to compete at a World Cup at that point. I know they go on to go, how dare you, here's another 86 other goals, thank you very much. But that's still, the signs are there. even though they won convincingly in the end, there was for a moment there was a sign. Joachim Low, Hansi Flick, and now goes and have been our manager since 2014. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Joachim Low obviously won the World Cup in 2014. 2018, he was in charge, but it was a disaster. He stepped down from that because of how bad it was. He stepped down from his role. I think he was stepping down anyway. Actually, I can't remember now. Correct me if I'm wrong. He might have been stepping down anyway after that, in the aftermath of that Russian World Cup. No matter what. Obviously, Hansi and Flick took over from him. Didn't know him. I saw 4 years later. There was no real improvement World Cup wise, and even in the Euros, in the midst of the aftermath, what should have been 2020, but it was ended up being summer of 2021. Ball in, and it's up in the air. It's not cleared, but up in the air. Now it's sort of cleared. It's back out again to Elise. Yep. So we sort of hold on here. France are starting to wake up a bit here. Don't like this. But yeah, Hansi Flick, it just didn't work. And then they went for the young man in Julian Nagelsmann, but it was in the aftermath of him being sacked from the biggest job in Germany at club level. And the reason he was sacked because he was doing such a poor job there. Hi, Catherine. How you doing?
Pretty good.
You don't
Seems
miss
like
much.
I kind of joined at the right time because France are starting to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, not missed much to this point, but yeah, France are starting to sort of turn the screw now.
Yeah, I was watching the game. Went to a social event at the management office
Okay.
apartment complex, and they were serving ice cream, so why wouldn't I go? But I didn't really socialize with anyone. But I
One.
did go, and they
Oh,
got ice cream. One
how
almost.
the hell did that not go in? How?
So you know what? I ate some ice cream. I talked to the um, management people. Um, that's enough for me. I did stay longer than it took for me to eat the ice cream, but I was kind of over it at that point. But I turned the game on as it kicked off, and I left, I think, in the 16th minute. And
Not
then I had to
fair.
prepare my salad. It's cold. That's really all I care about at this point. It's not a hot dish. Didn't need to turn on the oven or my air fryer or microwave or anything.
Yes, true.
Now you're just going to get Guinness because no one needs to see me eat a salad.
Flick got such as the 4-1 defeat in Japan in September
Oh,
2020.
just high on that. I am a bit surprised that Holland did not have like more touches or more accurate shots.
Mm. He should have done in the first half, let's be honest.
Yeah, there was that cross into the box where um, it hit the ground, bounced up, and then it's like he was expecting it to bounce up as high as his foot, but it ended up hitting his shin on the
Mm.
replay. That's what I saw. I feel like we've seen him at least put those on target for City, but he wasn't doing that today. He still got his goal.
Yeah. Another God got his assist as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a good day for Norway.
What was the stat I put in the group chat?
Which one? Because I mean, we're in a few.
I put it in the Twitter group chat. Up to Joe, Martin Odegaard is only the third player on record from 1966 to assist a goal in each of his first three FIFA World Cup appearances, after Igor Belanov for the USSR in '86 and Michael Ballack for Germany in '02. Also, I am very surprised that Saliba did not get a yellow card for giving Victor a massive hug to pull him to
Mm.
the ground in a more or less dangerous position with no covering defenders. And I think it could have very easily been a potential red card review for last man standing.
Breaking news, by the way, in the last few minutes, Ronald Koeman has announced his resignation. Sorry, as the
From
Netherlands head coach.
the Dutchman,
Yeah, he's resigned from the
wow.
national team. So it's back to the drawing board for the Netherlands. Who do they go for now? Young and up and coming to go inside of the a rebuild, so to speak, and assemble a squad good enough to push forward again. They
Mm-hmm.
go for the experience, another old experienced man again. Oh, what was that a save or didn't miss that?
Oh,
Then Blake's Sky is that
you go from scoring a hat trick in the first half in 18 minutes, doing shit like that, and you just sent that wide.
yeah. Yeah, the post. I don't think they keep the save. I don't think they keep the save.
Oh, Lise. Off the post for that would have been the goal of the tournament.
I'm saying there's a bit. There's an angle for where the keep gets touches to that or not onto the post where he just hits the post and he just gets a bit lucky.
If Dembele scored that, that would have been goal of the tournament.
Hmm. Oh, he's actually a pain
Oh,
in the backside.
I mean, I'd say he tried to get fancy with it, but that was the only way he could have tried to actually take a shot
Yeah.
on that because it was falling behind him. Yeah, Stato was here.
Well, Elise's down, and Mbappe's been Mbappe and over it. I mean, it's not on purpose. They're coming to get it. It's just a follow through in the half. The end of
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
there was no bad intention in that. It was
No,
a
it's not.
50-50, and sometimes 50-50s. It's like Van Hecke's challenge last night. Um, he had his quads um, caught one of caught a player's foot, trapped a player's foot. That's the words I was looking for. Trapped a player's foot, similar to that situation, and kind of I think like the same result. Also, absolutely wild Dutch game, like
Mm.
extremely intense, and um, Van Hecke got a black eye, I think, in the first game of the tournament, and then had an absolutely bloody head, got that taken care of, and then in the second half, another bloody head. I think they probably used glue to seal it up, and then it probably unglued itself. Is Bergvall staying at Spurs, or is he going elsewhere?
No, he's told he wants out. He wants to leave for more minutes and a new project.
Isn't he a left back?
No, midfielder, central wise.
I was gonna say there you go, Gav, but he's not a left back. Wicked crossing. Oh, who's down in the ground? Probably just got the wind knocked out from there. Who's France's number 4?
Upper Meccano.
Hmm. All right, if you have a giant bowl of salad that has salad dressing covering the entirety of it,
I
would you save it as leftovers?
say again. Oh,
Oh, I have this giant bowl of Cobb salad. There
mm-hmm.
is salad dressing all over it. It is coating everything. Will the greens get soggy in 24 hours where they'll be kind of gross to eat, or
It should be fine as long as you store it in the fridge and
or else just
cover it up and all that. Yeah, should be fine.
yeah, because I thought this salad was a lot after I put the dressing on it. Can't really take that back at that point.
Oh dear.
As weird as it is to say this, Sweden are putting up a bigger fight
Hmm.
than what I thought.
Yeah, to be fair.
And maybe that's just because France haven't been very clinical. I'll have to look at the stats, but I mean, France have had a couple of shots from outside the box that have been like low but directly at the keeper, and then getting extremely frustrated that the keeper did not have to move from his spot to stop the ball. So I don't know. There might be more to it, probably is, but like everyone was thinking this was going to be like a 3-1, 4-1, 4-0 to France.
Well, yeah, Gav went for a 4-0 France win. His prediction.
Are we about to get the first goal? Nope.
Yeah, not yet. France got it back though. Did he say? Oh, it's wide.
Oh, oh, one of the French fans has the Statue of the Liberty crown on his head.
Oh dear.
I was going to say, if you let Alexander Isak body you off the ball, then you need to hit the gym. Dude's built like a twig. Did you see that PSG are saying that Barcola is not for sale?
I'm not saying that. No.
I think Ornstein had put it out, or it was an Ornstein parody account, because they have what is it, Kangin Lee moving on. They have a couple of their attackers that are moving on and leaving the club with their contracts ending. So,
Mm.
um, yeah. All right, interesting thing. And Gav has disappeared from the chat.
Mm.
So because he's not in the chat, I'm gonna say it because I can. Today is June 30th, 2026, correct?
So yeah.
What ends June 30th, 2026 from a contracting perspective? Contracts, player contracts, they
Yeah.
usually end June 30th, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who hasn't been announced as a contract renewal? Or which two big players haven't been announced as contract renewals?
Been quite a few. Hannah Hampton being one of them.
Hannah Hampton and Lucy Bronze.
Yeah.
And so those two not having renewed contracts, and the all attackers that um, have left Chelsea, uh, Kynard, Kerr, honestly Millie Bright at this point, you could count her as an attacker. Oh, good save there. Um, uh, I think Myra Ramirez is I think she has to be sold, but she wasn't a free. She's not a free transfer. Guro right, and Chelsea are having attackers leave left, right, and center, and
1-0.
oh,
Mbappe.
I've been
He's,
turned down
it's
so
level
many.
Peggy for the golden boot, everyone. Mbappe gets his first goal of the day. How does Sweden react now? It's literally just before the half-time whistle as well, right before the injury time goes up.
Chelsea aren't getting any attacking players that actually want to come to them. Like, okay, what surprises me, Chelsea were about to fork out like $1 million, £1 million+, £1 million+ to sign Bunny Shaw. Like that was announced as like the
Mm.
rumored fee and everything. Like we're not. Well, it's not a fee. It was her rumored player contract to offer Bunny Shaw £1 million contract, and she said no because she wanted to stay at City. She just needed a new contract from City.
Yeah.
So turned down by Bunny Shaw, has gotten turned down by Selma Periuelo because they don't want to enter in a contract bidding war. And Periuelo had wanted £1 million a year from Barcelona, who aren't that rich.
Cool. Sorry, Lord. What's that group chat?
I saw. I didn't read out the entirety of the message.
From Laura, literally just now.
Yeah.
Saying tomorrow's the start. The fun starts tomorrow, basically, for Arsenal fans. If you know, you know.
So Tim Stillman has been like hinting that we will get a July 1st announcement
Mm. I
because
wonder
like
if that could be.
people are like, so when are we announcing Georgia? And Tim's comment is just a picture of the calendar date saying it's the 29th. Why are you asking? Oh, Sweden! No! Oh, fuck, Sweden!
Yeah.
Um, like Tim had come out a couple weeks ago when some of the players were like, we aren't going to be announcing anyone until July. He even went so far as to take screenshots of, July 1st or July 2nd, we've officially signed Chloe Kelly. July 2nd, we've signed Olivia Smith. July 3rd, we signed Alessia Russo. Like
Yeah.
Alessia Russo, she was a free transfer. So was Chloe Kelly. We still waited until July 2 or 3. I have to look at like the calendar year to figure out like was July 1st Saturday or a Sunday, and that's why they weren't announced, or what?
So,
If Georgia is not the first announcement,
I think
then did we really get her? Because Arsenal have been linked with Georgia since mid-January, mid to late January.
I think it's interesting as well that Arsenal today announced that that's a pen surely ref.
Oh,
They're
offside.
saying there's an offside there. I want to see a replay of that, but okay.
Yeah, the number changes.
Yeah, the number changes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
Way off.
Um.
But yeah, the number changes. Obviously, Daphne I expected because obviously now Manu's gone, and obviously Daphne is on her first choice goalie, so she's always going to get number one. So that I knew that was coming. Caitlin Ford to get number 9. I'm not sure. That doesn't sit well with me.
I think she preferred like that's what people have been like. Why someone had said, Arsenal thinking that handing over some of these former players' numbers to grandma players is going to revitalize our love for these players. They're delusional. Well, Caitlin Ford's preferred number could be number 9.
Yeah, for country.
Or, see, her preferred number could be number 9 and it was available. Or an incoming player wants number 19 and would prefer number 19 over number 9.
Yeah.
talked to Caitlin Ford / the club, who then talked to Ford and was like, "Hey, so and so really wants to wear number 19 when they sign for the club. Do you want to change your number, or do I need to go back to this player and say, hey, number 19 is unavailable?"
Yeah.
Same with number 11. I've seen a lot of people be like, um, Steph Cat. Well, they didn't call it out as Steph Cali, but like we still have a defender who's wearing an attacking number in number 7. Steph Catley
Mm.
wearing number 7. Like they said, like, why do we still have a defender wearing number 7? She should be getting a new number. Why has no one picked up the number 4 that has sat empty since Anna Patton left the club? What, 4 years ago? Like,
Mm.
people change numbers. Like Steph Catley's preferred number is number 7. She wears it for her
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
And why would you change your number if your preferred number is the one that you currently have? Daff, I think, she was always going to be changing to number 1 as when
Yeah,
Mommy
that's what
left.
I'm saying. Definitely, yeah.
Um,
Livia Smith ones, because obviously, yeah, she had 15 before. Didn't think, but she took
yeah.
number 11. She took the number 11 vacate for McCabe. And the one that sort of sends signals is the number 17 is going to be Michelle Edgerman's new number.
Mm-hmm.
So
Um,
that pretty much tells me that once she's back from her rehab and all that, that she will be a key figure point for Renee's plans going forward once she's back. And we're not looking to loan her
oh,
out,
that makes
basically.
sense. All right, so it's interesting because I found someone, and Tim had commented on this, um, which is how I got it into my feed. Someone said, Jenna and Rosa no longer available for printing on the Arsenal site, but you also can't get Ajiman at 17 on there yet, so who knows what's going on. And Tim said, have no info on whether she will go out one way or the other. Suspect she isn't fit enough yet for that to be determined. But she switched to 29 last summer, went out on loan afterwards. I suspect this um, could well be because Cersei wears 29 typically. So Michelle had the number 29 jersey. She could be staying at Arsenal. She could be going back out on loan, still being on Arsenal's books and everything. Maybe she also just wanted the new number. But Michelle Ajiman going from her academy number of what, like 63 to 29
Mm.
and still being out on loan to then 17. But the fact that Tim was like, Selena Cersei prefers to wear or wears 29 typically.
Mm. I think the interesting one for me is that obviously it seems that Smith is keeping the number 31 for next season. And considering that's a certain person's favourite number, it seems, for club and country.
That's what some people were saying was, why didn't Spila give up 31? We have the number 4
But
shirt available.
yeah,
Why didn't Spila take number 4 when she signed for the club if it was available? You know, all this stuff. Oh God, I need to go grab something to drink. But
you know, it's
which that tells me though that Spila prefers number 31 as well.
yeah. I don't think it's a
And
big. Well, I know for a
maybe
fact,
maybe they didn't want to announce that she was changing her jersey with
maybe
the
yeah, 'cause
4
it
that
would
just
then,
got announced.
even though it's the worst case.
Maybe they wanted it to be part of like the signing video of like,
Yeah, past
you
its
know,
arrival. Yeah,
out with the old number, in with the new number, but don't worry, the new number is going to be in good hands. It's going to so and so.
yeah. Because again, even though it's like the worst kept secret, even as I said, that was it last week. She was on the Netflix thing with Gary Lineker and Mika Richards. The probing at the end is like, I, I can't say, but when I know, you'll know. But obviously, she's like, I can't say where. But you're more when it's done. You're coming to an Arsenal. You're coming to a game basically, and it's kind of, oh, where's that going to be? England, here, there, and it's like, and the midkid's like, I know where you're going. It's like, we can't say. Shut up.
Um, people were also like, she can go and wear the number 4 shirt perfectly fine because she wears it for England as well.
Yeah,
When Serena isn't having them do the starting 11, 1 through 11, and players can actually pick their own numbers, she wears the number 4
yeah,
if
that's true.
she doesn't have it. So always interesting, I think. Um, oh shoot, I feel like there was someone else, but I don't know. I don't know. I love that it has been rumored and let it be known that I didn't see it on some accounts, but I saw it on others. Again, validity of this, but like Arsenal were one of the clubs, or are still one of the clubs that are in talks of getting Salma Periuelo,
Mm,
which is absolutely like to have that pace available to us, insane. All the other players that we've been linked with, like we're getting squad depth built. We are getting younger players in, rumored to be younger players in, and players that are also very experienced.
yeah, that's key again. I keep saying this in terms of um, now we know Venice are long term, that the plans are long term, that they are by looks at going out and getting young, not just young and exciting, but young, exciting, and proven as well. In terms of they've got experience elsewhere and they could fit really. It's sort of an indicator of what Vene really wants from an attacking midfield as well. And obviously, we did need to replace Leo Volti as well in in terms of depth, in terms of squad wise. Do we know any indication of where Leah's going? By the way, because obviously he's walking away from Juventus after what, a season, after going there, not enjoying it, and then like, I want to come back to the WSL now. We'll go
Are you
elsewhere.
talking about Leah Valti?
Yeah, where's she?
Oh, she's rumored to be going to Brighton.
Oh, okay,
I think Brighton would suit her,
yeah,
um, especially if Arsenal are going to keep on sending their players out on loan to Brighton. Because I think the thing with Brighton is they can be extremely competitive. I mean, what it didn't wasn't it Brighton that made it to the FA Cup final?
yeah,
Or, yeah. So and they are a growing team, and I think like I'm not gonna say it's this season or next, but I think we're gonna start seeing like well, um, some potentially really good clashes where maybe we'll see a Brighton or a London City try and challenge for that third place spot, or or at least put the pressure on those that have typically been the top 4. Put a little bit more pressure on the 4th place position. Put a little bit more pressure on the 3rd place position because I mean this whole extra European competition, the Women's Europa League, like they I don't know if they're going to expand that competition. I don't know if they're going to expand the Champions League to have more teams, but England have 3 teams in it, or can have up to 3 teams, and the
mm,
top 2 are automatically qualified. 3rd place, they have to go through the qualifiers. So, say I think Chelsea have to go through 2, yeah, because they finished 3rd. So I believe Chelsea have to go through 2 qualifying stages. They get past the first one, great. If they fail to get past the second one to make it to Champions League proper, I think they play in the Europa League. I'm not entirely sure on that. Whether one, if Chelsea have to go through two qualifying rounds or just the one. But I think if you fail to qualify to the Champions League proper, um, in that final round of qualification playoffs, I think you then play in the Europa League. But it's not for every team. I think they already have teams that have qualified for it based off of how they finished in their country's leagues. But it's not the same as the men's Champions League. I think to grow the women's game. I hope that one, the women's Europa League games can actually get streamed on to anywhere. They only played the final. Um, get some damn advertisements thrown out there for it, but expand it and actually put money into it, make it a little bit more competitive. Like have it so that maybe four teams from England are playing in Europe, and top two automatically qualify. Third place, they have to go through the qualification, but if they fail to get through the qualification, then they play in Europe. Fourth place in England plays in the Europa League. Like none of us know how any of this is.
No.
I think all right. So Arsenal signings. I've heard that the players that Renee is wanting to bring in is to not only provide squad depth, um, but gives players that little bit more freedom to play in different positions. So, I mean, right now we're looking at obviously the keepers. The keepers are staying in their positions. Like they don't play in the outfield. They just don't. But Stina is like the only one that can only play up top. She doesn't drop back into the midfield, which Russo I think Russo is gonna start playing in the Freedom Autograph and being the middleman between like Mariana and Kim and the strikers. Like I I don't want to say that was her best position, but I think she could actually thrive there next season. I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a very heavy incoming transfer window. Um, I think we're going to get probably 3 transfer announcements in a row by business day. So like Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think this is gonna be a great transfer window. Let's see, 2025, July 2 was a Wednesday. 24.
Teams are back out on the pitch, getting ready for the second half. Wait for the ref to give the signal.
Guys, subscribe. Did you ever watch the Prime Video show Reacher
Not all of it, but I've
with
yeah,
Alan Richardson?
yeah.
Season 4 is coming out August 12th, at least in the US. I'm assuming everywhere, but August 12th it's coming out. But then I don't want to call her his sidekick because she's her own badass woman, but Neely is coming out September 16th, and it's going to be a show centered around the character Neely.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited for that.
In Sweden. Number in. Please. Foul left. Bloody hell.
All right, let's see. Show this guy. Let's see.
Oh dear. Right. Well, we'll just give it back to France.
Oh, Tim Stillman had put a list of, every player that has worn the number one jersey and the number two, so on and so forth. So far as to go to say that Tobin Heath wore number 77. And someone said, disappointed, no number 5 for Reed. And Tim's like, hopefully being kept for a new center back. So fingers crossed there. No, thought I saw something about him. Oh, someone's like, could we expect signing announcements from tomorrow? And he's like, I really know when an announcement is coming until we get a press release. And when we do, it's embargoed, and I can't say, but I would expect announcements soon. Yes. I thought there was something out there about something else. I forgot what I was looking for anyway. Oh, the German guy Freddie, who is doing his work, his travels around the U.S. Apparently, he has deactivated his X account since Germany got eliminated from the World Cup.
Bloody hell.
Also, the dude seemed to be getting a lot of free shit from like, hey, come stay at my hotel. We'll give you this, this, and this. Oh, you just tweeted out that you can't make your flight to the game because of earthquakes. We'll help you out. We just sent you a DM. And to me, that's like a fan who I want to call him a paper fan shows up on paper and not at the games. Like, and so there were a few places that we got invited to or I'd gone to that I found a bit questionable. Like, one side political versus the other.
Mm,
That side political,
yeah.
not the
Yeah.
other side. Uh, Dude, Martin Odegaard looks so happy when he's beating the drum for
Mm,
the Viking rule thing.
yeah. Oh dear. What did you have for dinner, Gav? Anyway, it's getting scrappy now. Oh, is this going to be game over? Game over.
Oh,
It's Bakoda as well.
oh,
Surely there's no coming back from this. Sweden are going home. France are going through. 2-0 to France. Bakoda with a goal.
see, I think Sweden could get one back, like just like a cheeky little one back, but I mean 3-1, 4-1. Oh,
Oh dear. Bit of it.
Here you go, Gav. Harry Edwards tweeted out at 4 a.m. my time. So 9 a.m. for you guys. Chelsea women players out of contract in 15 hours based on club announcements. Hannah Hampton, Katie Cox, Lucy Bronze, Aggie Beaver Jones. Katie Cox and Aggie Beaver Jones have an option to extend to 2027. Oh, but don't worry. Um, Hamano is coming back from Spurs at the end of her loan. She's
Yeah.
now back at Chelsea. So you do have another attacking player.
Mm. Corner Sweden, by the way.
Oh, USA versus Palestine. Oh, Dembele has not had a shot on target. Victor hasn't. Mbappe has had three. Well, that's what I was gonna look at halftime. I just forgot to. All right, stats of the game. 17 shots, 7 on target for France, 3 and 1 for Sweden, 6 corners for France. And was that Sweden's first one that they just took? Um, hasn't updated yet. Martha Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
France have hit the woodwork twice. Um, France have attempted 339 passes, have completed 293. Sweden have attempted 162 passes, have completed 111.
Sweden.
Sweden keeper has made 5 saves. France has made 1. But a shot on target from Isak. Elliot Stroud went wide. Lucas Bergvall header was wide. Come on. And Alexander Isak hit just wide from the set piece. So a lot going on, but also not a lot at the same time.
Mm.
Does anyone want to take a wager as to the time of which Arsenal women will be making their players' announcements? Because they have a habit, I think, of announcing them at or around like 11 a.m. your time. No,
Yeah.
noon. They're noon announcements. Um, yeah, because I usually have my alarm set for 6:30, and I wake up to the announcements. Compared to the men, who seem to announce them at like 8 p.m., so I'm getting them at
Mm.
3.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, dear. Bloody hell, Sweden. Come on.
Let's see. Let's see.
Ooh. Bit just down on his face.
Thanks.
You're really teetering on the edge of thinking when you want to quit again. Oh, my eyes. Oh dear, come on.
Oh,
Yeah, corner. Sorry for the silence, guys. It's just literally nothing's happening so far. Is it that the 2 second goal gone in? It sort of killed any sort of excitement, basically, from either team. All in, cleared.
Trino. No, I'm just kidding. I was trying to anticipate that's what you were about to say. Let's see. I'm only 2 to 3 seconds behind you, so
Hmm.
not too shabby.
Yeah, Sweden have given up massively in this. Not even trying to attack when they get the ball.
Um, lemon. Let's see. Ooh. All I need left is a Victor Gyökeres shot on target. Which and Sweden aren't getting the ball, so kind of hard to have even any of the attackers get anything good happening here. I love how I do feel like Gav has left the chat to not even respond to you when you asked what he was having.
Yeah, it's like, what have I done? What have you had? I'm going to say nothing. Didn't respond to our Chelsea women's situation in terms of the free agents as of what.
What?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Didn't you respond to the Chelsea chat about potential free agents from the women's team, like Hannah Hamptons and
Yeah,
all that?
Hannah Hampton and Lucy Bronze are now free agents.
Well, there will
Right?
be.
It's midnight. It's midnight. It's July
Not yet.
1st.
Not yet. It's not far off. Uh,
Oh, I don't. Why was I thinking that you were
30,
6 hours off for a hot second?
37 minutes away.
37 minutes until you have two, in my mind, four Chelsea key players becoming free agents.
Oh, Sweden do something. Bloody hell.
Three. Oh,
Almost free. Almost free. Oh, Bergvall's going off for. If it shows me, it'd be fantastic. Well, Bergvall and Struder off for Zenzil and Ali. Oh, this will be it. No. Into the ground, ace for the keeper.
Yeah, Sweden's only shot on target was the third minute from reset.
Yeah. Right. Sweden throwing. Well, it's a bit of throwing, but we've got a advert break coming your way. One sec, one sec. Just need to stretch my legs. Oh, dear.
Let's see. I don't know if you saw this, but Cody Gakpo's goal, um, more of his celebration
Hmm.
and knowing what's behind that celebration, like, is heartbreaking.
Hmm.
Um, but also like I think it takes somebody incredibly strong to
Go
be able
through that,
to
yeah.
say, I am still going to do my job and I'm still going to play in the World Cup even though this tragedy just happened. Like I mean you could see his emotions. He was raw. It's almost like seeing the clips played back of his celebration, like he it was like he wanted to be with his partner, but was also right where he needed to be at the
Hmm.
same time. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'd say that takes a lot to, to go through what you've got to go through, even with your partner, in this instance, go through that and immediately sort of not dust yourself down, so to speak, but basically put it put it on the back, put the emotions on the back burner, so to speak, and fly back to your to HQ in terms of obviously fly back to the states, meet up with your team and try and go again, basically, and get yourself motivated mentally to do the best for your country and your team. Then in that situation, which he almost did, to be fair to him. But you saw, and we've all seen a bit of celebration when he scored, like the the release, sorry, of the grief that he's currently going through, was just there for all to see in that moment. This looks offside, but okay. Is this going to be free? Nope, the keeper gets in his way.
Oh, it was a heavy touch from him before the touch before his shot was a bit of a heavy touch, which allowed the keeper to I think read it a little bit better.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm both sweating my ass off and freezing my ass off at the same time.
Oh
And
God.
it's very uncomfortable. Like, so I've got, it's the, oh, I don't know where the vent is, but this is my AC unit. Like, so I've got
Hmm.
the cold air pumping out, and it's like blowing directly on me.
Yeah.
So I'm freezing cold. But then I have a blanket on, but that's also making me feel too hot. Sweden, Sweden, Sweden.
Corner. It's a
Ah,
corner. It should be a corner.
hey.
Okay, ref. Okay, ref. So much to let the game flow. It should be a corner. That should have been a Sweden corner. What the hell?
VAR should have gotten involved and said that
Yeah.
should have been a corner.
Oh, it's 3-0. Game over. Fully definitely done.
Yay!
And now he's level six goals alongside Nino Messi. I don't see. I don't know. Yeah, I think 3-0 sort of does that now.
Yeah.
Just under
I
15.
want Sweden to get one goal back. Just one. Make it a 3-1
Hmm.
scoreline. Make it a 4-1 scoreline.
Yorkers looks pissed because but first off, he was doing all the fucking legwork. Isaac basically doing fuck all. And yet again, second half, Isaac does fuck all. So it's like, as far as Victor's concerned, unless I'm doing all the donkey work, we ain't getting no chances here. Yeah, that's got. There's no way they can rule that out, surely. You ain't missed much in the second half anyway, Dave, to be fair to you. Came into that up, and up to that point, it literally has been so bad. I've been trying to keep myself. I mean, I've literally got my only boat fixed, and it's still not working in terms of trying to keep me awake. He's on number 5, but he's on at least one or two defenders are playing him on, so I don't know what they're going to fucking chance of replay of that. Nope, Gusto's on Gav, if you're still there. Your favourite ever fullback. Dembele and Conde are off. Dure and Gusto are on. Ow.
Well, Sweden have had what, 7 shots, I think.
Yeah, most of
They're good for not coming back from that.
what's this guy doing?
I think Victor has actually done more defending than attacking.
Hmm.
Or like that, fighting with teammates, struggling with teammates.
And he's,
Victor has had 21 touches this game.
hmm.
Isak has had 20.
Third chance of 4 there. Bloody hell. Back to Alexander in the chair. Bloody hell. Yeah, in terms of David, he's awful. And there's other people.
Andy says Potter is consistent.
Stick where the sun don't shine, Andy. Oh dear. At least he's got 5 assists to Odegaard's 3.
And Odegaard has played one less game.
Yeah,
Number 3 is off. Teo Hernandez is on.
yeah,
Oh, the Villa dude.
yeah. Gav needs one more goal to be spot on with his prediction, by the way.
I need a Sweden goal, preferably a big Vic goal. That way it would solve my shot on target for him. Oh, get out! Oh, he's through ball! Oh my God, he was
He's fighting though.
oh! You guys misplayed him. Are you fucking blind? He's built like a refrigerator. How do you not see him?
Do you think Martin the captain will get sold via Arsenal? Oh, good question. Depends if they get anywhere near their targets in the transfer window, like the Morgan Rogerses of this world and things like and players of that ilk that are going to be basic coming in to occupy mainly his position, like we've seen with Eze last season. So potentially, as I say, it depends on if Arsenal push forward and certain players that we all know about they're looking at, if we get the deals done or not. It does seem Trossard may be on his way out to Galatasaray, Besiktas once Belgium are at the World Cup. Oh, saved. Wasn't the best save, but still a save.
$5 million fans. Record
Woohoo!
breaker this match at the FIFA World Cup 2026.
So yeah, it's okay. How many weeks
3.
and how many games? Even guitar weren't that shameless. Bloody hell. Oh, Isaac, you're useless. Actually useless. Almost four.
Oh, almost could have been corner.
I think we've got at least another 2 goals in this. Sadly, all from France, though.
Yeah, second half, 8 shots, 5 on target for France. Sweden won in the 57th minute.
Oh my days.
See, I think I think Martin could get sold. It's just I don't think they will. I feel like there might be a bid thrown out there at some point for him, and then it's on the club to accept it or not. Um, it could be something that gets thrown out there at some point.
Bloody hell, Sweden. This has been. Oh dear. I wouldn't take less than 80 million, but knowing Arsenal was selling for 50. We've got new faces coming in beyond in that department, by the way.
I mean,
Summer,
he's,
so
he's still. I don't think he's reached his peak. I mean, I think he's got if he can produce great things this season, then in the 26-27 season, pending injuries, I think 27-28 could be his absolute peak season.
mm,
Because he's what, 25?
uh, yeah, I say so. Yeah.
27.
Uh,
Oh, so actually no, this 26-27 season needs to be his absolute standout season. Mbappe's off,
yeah.
and I think Olise.
It's Ryan Shirky and Mateta have come on.
Just onside.
Bloody
Jeez.
hell, yeah. Literally skinning my own teeth. Called it.
It was like a game the other day. A toenail last night. It was a toenail that kept him
Yeah.
onside. Okay, someone from the fucking Daily Mirror, um, Ryan Taylor, says that sources close to the sectus, or however you say that, indicate they have already made a verbal offer worth up to 20 million euros for Trossard. Should the player indicate he is keen on the move, that is the kind of figure Arsenal would deem financially acceptable.
How much, sorry?
20 million euros.
Basically like 10 to 15 million quid, basically. For fuck's sake.
Did we just sign a new contract?
He activated a pay increase, basically. Same contract, just got a pay increase.
Uh,
But still, yeah, that's what I'm saying. For 10 to 15 million, yeah, that's not great. Yet again, S- the selling side of our fucking transfer team needs a fucking stern word, basically. Stern talking to.
is it true that Villa got hit with a fine?
Yeah, and Chelsea and two other teams as well.
I know that I saw the Newcastle one, but I wasn't sure if this Villa one was also true.
Uh,
Like
yeah.
Arsenal want to buy your players, and you're breaking the rules. Take them. Take the offers.
Hmm. Fuck is that?
Yeah, no Man City verdict. Fucking atrocious. I mean, it finally took them what until yesterday? Didn't they announce Maresca yesterday?
Yeah.
Only took them a month to do that, or more than a month. Like, oh, here you go, Gav. I found a keeper for you. Jan Sommer has left Inter as a free agent, as expected. He's open to a new chapter. So there's a goalkeeper for you. I think Sommer is an upgrade on Sanchez. He could help you out, maybe.
Isak's off.
Only shot on target.
Nilsson. Yeah.
Sorry, the only attacking shot on target.
Yeah, and also going on from my point of view, the verdict side of things. This is why when info's been put out there of the Premier League want the season to be done and dusted. They don't want to interfere and have a controversy on over that. Da, 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 da. It'll be after the season's done between the World Cup starting and between then and at the end of it. Da, 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 da. Basically before pre-season. And here we are, not even halfway through the World Cup, still no announcement. Oh, and guess what? As of tomorrow, the club's not going back for pre-season.
Mm-hmm.
But no, no, no. The same with you. We got this last year as well. That's worse. The annoying thing is we got it last year, but everyone falls for it every year. This is the year they're gonna do it. They keep stuck. There's more information. It's like, yeah, I believe it when I see it. And shock horror, I'm getting proved right in terms of nothing getting done.
Image.
4 minutes of injury time, by the way.
I don't think Sweden are going to be getting a goal at this point. Video. I'll turn my video off.
Yeah.
I'm updating my new to a new picture,
No,
profile picture.
no worries.
But it's gonna be a surprise.
No.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a cute one.
All right.
If I can get the damn add button, there it is.
Gas says that I would try for Trafford, but would City sell to us? To you, possibly. To Arsenal, actual proper rivals, no. That's not doing it. That's not a dig. It's just how they. I'm just going by how they operated with us in terms of Zinchenko and Zeju because they didn't see us as a threat. And then obviously in the aftermath of seeing the impact they both had at the time, Man City have made it perfectly clear from that point onwards to never sell to us again. What was that? Reteta.
All right, close. Look at the boy. It's his most recent picture, everyone. He's so happy. Look at him. He's a happy boy.
Gabby suddenly believed in the chat that it wasn't anything Chelsea related.
Victor had a shot on target. Oh,
Mm.
fuck yes. I just had an extreme long shot bet win. So sorry for getting excited. Yeah, Mbappe to have 2+ shots on target, France to have over 2 goals, Tchouaméni to get a shot off, which he did, Olise to have 3 shots, he had 5, Isak and Victor to both get a shot off on target. I needed the Victor one. $2 to 24. I'll take that.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
The last thing to make this better would just be for Sweden to score, so I can get a correct scoreline done, but I doubt that's going to happen at this rate.
Number 15 has a shot straight to the goalkeeper, so he's gone out for a throw in there to Sweden.
Full time.
There we go. You guys have seen the scoreboard go down my end, yep. But that's it. It was nice knowing you, Sweden. After all that way to get here.
Victor, rest, recuperate,
Get back for
and
the
you'll
season,
be
yep.
back fit and firing for Arsenal. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what I was going to say about Norway. I don't know if you saw this. Norway had great planning, and they did great with their planning. The one thing that they forgot to take into consideration was if they made the round of 32. Because they only planned for enough food, enough Norwegian food that they had to import to get through the group stages.
Bloody hell.
So they had to get expedited everything.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's gonna be
The
fun.
only thing that Erling Haaland is missing right now because it's a banned food in the U.S. I don't know why is the raw milk that he likes. Which U.S. there are places in which you can buy raw milk.
Gav, my friend. Gav. Give out the digs, but that means he's come home early. You'll get a couple of weeks rest, 2 or 3 weeks on holiday, coming back for pre-season training, It'd be back ready and fresh, nice and early for the new season, my friend. And you get a few preseason, you get a few warm up games before that as well. So you're boasting, but it's not a great thing for you for the rivals to see our players. Kai's coming back, Yokas will be back. I mean, as I say, going into this game, Gav, it was a positive either way. Either Yokas was coming back or Saliba. So one way it could be a positive for us. So we're taking the positives, my friend, from an Arsenal point of view at this point. Remind me, how many Chelsea players gone to the World Cup? And how are they doing? How's Biscuit Legs as well doing for England? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's injured again.
Oh, Gav, you say that now, but Caicedo could be heading home later today.
Oh, he's got Casado at the World Cup as well.
I mean, sadly, that also mean that Hincapié is leaving. But considering how injury prone he was,
Again,
um, or to help cover injury prone players, the dude needs a fucking break.
yeah, go off. Yeah, again, if Ecuador were to go out, they can go off, have a nice holiday, have a nice holiday, potentially with your new partner if the rumours are true, come back and be ready for the new season
I
ahead.
mean, I heard
Again,
she knows
nice and
many
fresh.
positions. 16 players, lol, ha ha ha.
I don't know, to be honest. Oh dear, don't think it was many in the end. Don't think it was many. But nevertheless, look, end of the day, not all the players are going to go deep in a tournament, my friend. So, and again, from an Arsenal selfish point of view, I want the players going to these World Cup, get there, have their fun, but come back if they come back early, come back injury free. And so far, so good in that side of things. So yeah, I'm not going to complain, my friend. Plus, it doesn't affect me anyway. It's like if England get knocked out tomorrow night, or yeah, later on, yeah, tomorrow night. I'll be disappointed, obviously, because I'm English and I want England to go far and deep in it and try and win the bloody thing for once. But if we don't, I'm getting Noni back, Saka back, Rice back, Eze back, and potentially a Morgan Rogers come back as well to get his deal done to Arsenal. So again, selfish point of views here, but yeah. So there's less chance of starting the season with half the fucking squad. Oh, they went deep, so they've got an extra week off. They're not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
All that crap. Because again, Gav, like it or not, we got a league title to defend and other trophies to try and add to that league title defence.
What? I'm sorry. What did you say? We have to defend?
Defend a league title. I know, yeah, it's mad. Think about
Defend?
it.
So,
Defend.
so did Arsenal happen to have the best defensive record in all of Europe last year?
I
Or
believe so. Yeah, it led
so
us. It led
so
us to win a major honour as well. Could have won
yeah. So
two.
Arsenal to defend something, I think, is quite ironic given our defensive record. I would just
Well,
like to point that out. Like,
hmm. And on that note, we're going to get ourselves out of it. I'll be back tomorrow for England versus Dominican Republic of Congo. I don't think, is it, it might be
I
Congo,
think
isn't
I might be bored at work at that time, or I will be extremely stressed. So
it? It is. I can tell you what
I
time it
don't
is.
know. I mean, it starts at noon for me, so it's lunchtime. So if I happen to just step away for
5 p.m. Yeah.
hypothetically 24 minutes because hydration breaks, like, wouldn't be out of the norm. I've been
So
working
yeah.
from home all week.
So yeah.
Um,
So yeah. 5 p.m.
oh
So
fuck.
4:45 UK time. I go live 15 minutes before kickoff. At 5 p.m. kickoff England versus Congo. And then 9 p.m. kickoff. You got Belgium versus Senegal as well. We'll cover both them games tonight. Even
Senegal is one of my sweepstake teams.
Belgium's my other as well.
Austria is my other one that's still in it, but they're playing fucking Spain.
That's my other team as well.
um,
I think you might. I think you're not. I think you'll knock one of my teams out.
I think I'm looking at Thursday. Um, I'll be around to help cover the Portugal Croatia game. That one could be a feisty
Mm.
one. And depending on how my workday is going, I'd like to be done by 3, but that's just be me being fucking optimistic at that point.
Yeah.
Because Thursday, when I get done working on Thursday, I'm not working until Tuesday. Fourth of July weekend, observed holiday is
No.
Friday. They encourage us all to take Monday off as well. Um, I cannot do the Switzerland Algeria game. That's
Yeah.
11 o'clock. That is no.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
if you are doing the 11 p.m., no, the midnight kickoff of Portugal Croatia,
I might do. Yeah.
I could help keep you awake, or it
Mm.
could turn into a we're piecing out at halftime because this game is fucking boring.
One of the two. Yeah. What did I say, Gav? I said a few things tonight about Chelsea. What did I say this time? Defending our title? Because what we're doing.
Defend.
Um, yeah, I know. It's weird. Yeah, so yeah, another Friday. Yeah, well, Friday for me, Thursday for you. Yeah, Portugal, Croatia. I'll be doing 7 p.m. The Australia versus Egypt. It's probably got a snooze session. I'll leave that one, but I'll be back. I'll do the Argentina versus Cape Verde one. I'll do that. And then Saturday is Colombia, or Saturday for me, Colombia, Ghana. I'm not going to do that. It's 2:30 in the fucking morning. But then you got the last 16 kicking
And you
off.
don't want to see that guy on your screen. So
No. Yeah. So Saturday evening for me, 6 p.m. Canada versus Morocco, and Paraguay versus France at 10 p.m. And Sunday, Brazil versus Norway is the only game on Sunday,
it will
technically for me anyway.
yeah, for you. The other game that will be played 4 hours after the Brazil Norway kickoff is the winner of the Mexico Ecuador game, which is being
An
played in
England game, yeah.
2 hours, and then England and Congo is the other side of that.
For Arsenal reasons. What? Because we are the league champions, and I'm spinning a positive for the respective countries of my players coming home early and being ready to defend. I mean, their league title, and they add trophies to the defence of the league title as well next season. How dare I? How dare I spin a positive? Oh dear! And on that note, I'm going to get myself out of here. I'm literally, I don't know how I've stayed awake in the end because that second half was abysmal in terms of, yeah, we got 2 goals there from France, but the quality of the game just dropped off drastically. And yeah, but on that note, thanks obviously Catherine for keeping me going, and all you guys in the chat as well. Massively appreciate. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, all the usual stuff I've put out there. If you've got any hype stuff this week as well, early on in the week, if you've got any left, use them. That'd be greatly appreciated. It does again. It help the channel as well, along with the show to be pushed out by the algorithm of YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the first England versus Dominican Republic, and then the later game after that. Until then, take care of yourselves, and as always, come on England, come on England.